Jarrad Davis.
Oh, shit!
The next great masterpiece is about to drop on Netflix, coming near you. All of you people at home.
Comes back to Detroit. Everybody's excited. And he doesn't make the team.
He comes back, dude, and he's like, you know what? I'm here to reclaim my throne as the worst linebacker on this team. And goddamn did he do it. Goodbye!
What would if he's Russell Wilson? Tom Brady's a 6-round pick, Adam.
Goff has a good season, Adam. They're going to re-sign him to a 3-5-year deal. Yeehaw! As always, let's get the show started. Jeff? Jarrad Davis.
Oh, shit!
All right, look.
You knew it!
There
You
are
knew
a
it.
few things in my life
Yeah.
that have happened. You know, I've gotten married.
Congratulations.
You know, there's not many other good things that have happened.
Wow.
This is definitely up there. Jarrad Davis getting cut. I mean, guys, you watch Netflix,
I do.
Fish, Amazon Prime. What's your subscription right now?
I mean, I
Are
watched.
you a Netflix guy, Amazon Prime? What
I'm
is
not
it
really
for?
a movie
Hulu?
person, but
All right,
Fish. Okay.
regardless, I'm sure you all have a streaming service at your house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you're all aware that these streaming service companies
yeah. Boop, up.
all work very hard on getting original content. Notably, more recently, I'm sure you all have watched the Manti Te'o documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Very fascinating. Very good guy, by the way.
Yeah, I liked it.
Outstanding. Well done. The next great masterpiece is about to drop on Netflix, coming near you. All of you people at home. Jarrad Davis, first-round draft pick for the Detroit Lions. And by the end of his tenure in Detroit, he is the worst linebacker on the roster. And not only that, it gets better. He goes on this long journey of recovery. Goes to New York. Few years away from his city.
You could call it
The
recovery.
team that drafted him. And he returns home. Signs a deal with the Lions.
And he's still ass.
And he comes back, dude, and he's like, you know what? I'm here to reclaim my throne as the worst linebacker on this team. And goddamn did he do it. Goodbye!
Got his job taken by
Well,
a
see you
6-round pick.
later.
Listen, you know, I get Jelani Tavai getting cut last offseason was great.
That
You know,
was a
before
great
the
one,
season,
yeah.
that was a big thing for
Legendary
me.
moment.
So I've had some good personal moments in my life from the Detroit Lions.
Are you going to drive Jarrad Davis to the airport? Because you offered Jelani Tavai that same, you kind of offered him a ride. So I feel like you got to give Jarrad Davis a ride
I'm respecting
down to DT.
I'm respecting Jarrad Davis out of the door more than I did Jelani Tavai. Right, the New England ties, the Patricia ties, just pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Jarrad Davis back. Right, he was with this coaching staff. He tried out. He just wasn't good enough. But again, I'm very impressed. I mean, you have to, Jeff. You're talking the next 30 for 30 here. You're talking the next almost similar to The Last Shot, The Captain. These kind of documentaries. We're going to remember Jarrad Davis and his story. And you know what the title of that film is going to be called?
I can't imagine.
Reclaiming the Throne. Starring Jarrad Davis. Former first-round draft pick. Disappointment in Detroit. Leaves Detroit as the worst linebacker they've had in 15 years. Comes back to Detroit. Everybody's excited. And he doesn't make the team. Because he's one of the worst linebackers on the team.
Sound like Batman.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
This is the problem I have, Adam. Ian Rappaport tweeted and said, a bit of a surprise. He put in the tweet, a bit of a surprise in regards to the cutting of Jarrad Davis. That's how you know Ian Rappaport does not watch any film of Jarrad Davis. Because us Lions fans, that ain't a surprise. I'll tell you that.
It's not a surprise to Lions fans. It's not a surprise, to people in this town. Mm-hmm. He's a bum. I'm sorry. And when they announced him coming back, I get it. You're just working him out. No problem. No commitment. Wanted to vomit. A guy that also got cut, which has drawn a little bit of controversy over social media, right? Fan favorite, I would say. Tom Kennedy. Tom Kennedy cut yesterday. Jeff, your thoughts?
This one, I'm not surprised. When I went on Big D Energy, I filled in last week for DMAC. I talked with Sam about it. We pretty much mutually agreed. Sam kind of was a little more harsher than me. But this wide receiver room is too deep. I mean, I'm not surprised Pimpleton and Kennedy were cut, although they're both, I think, will land on a roster. I think both of those guys deserve to play in the NFL. I just think with this team right now, You might have thought with Jameson Williams being on the PUP list that one of these guys gets an opportunity. I would assume it was Kennedy, but nope, they're both cut. And guess who's on the roster still, Adam? Your favorite guy, Quintez Cephas.
And there's one more.
Trinity Benson. Your other favorite.
Which is interesting. Look, but that didn't surprise me.
No.
David Blau, Tim Boyle, right? They've been battling it out all preseason.
Yeah.
And I would say Blau had some good moments, some bad ones, along with Boyle. They both struggled and had some pretty good moments.
Yeah.
And then time comes, you get the starters in the first half. It's time to prove that you are the backup quarterback of the Detroit Lions. And Tim Boyle, you got benched. And from that moment, you were always going to get cut. And David Blau, I think, has done enough to probably stay on the roster. I don't think he's the backup. And I know everybody here is making a fuss about, well, the Detroit Lions should have drafted a quarterback, and they will play the backup. All right, calm down, my friends. All right, you don't need a backup quarterback. That's not important.
Right.
No need to waste. I would rather have Kirby Joseph, who's probably going to give you 70-80% snap count this year on defense,
Yeah.
than a backup quarterback who won't play at all. And even if he does plays, he probably is going to suck. Would I rather have the 14th best quarterback coming out? I'm exaggerating now. Or a guy who actually, according to PFF, had the highest pass coverage grade of any safety in Kirby Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Would I rather have another defensive end to get after the quarterback,
Which
or
we
take
need.
and reach on a quarterback in the second round? When this team is not built or ready for a quarterback. See, that's the thing that bothers me. If you want a quarterback, I don't mind. I can respect it. Hell, if you want to take the approach, we're going to draft a quarterback every other year, hell, every year, until we get it right, good for you. But what situation is your quarterback coming into?
We're the only fan base, I feel like, that worries about a backup quarterback.
That's a whole different problem.
Because of the fact that look at LA, Cincinnati, I can go on and on, even Denver. These guys, or these fan bases, aren't concerned about their backup because they're concerned about their starter. Us in Detroit, it's almost like a reason to try and get rid of Jarrad Goff if we have a Malik Willis. I can already see it. Through the regular season, Jarrad has a bad game. You go on Twitter, get Jarrad, it's Malik Willis' time now. You know, whoever our backup is. It shouldn't concern you because regardless if Jarrad goes down, the season's over. And if he's playing, then you're winning 7 to 9 games. This isn't a Super Bowl contending team. The fact that you need a backup, so it's ridiculous, Adam. I just feel like we're really one of the only fan bases that are concerned about a backup for reasons I can't explain. I really can't.
I don't think it's beneficial to this team. And again, close your eyes, Detroit Lions fans. Okay, I know this is a tough one to swallow and do, but goddamn it, you have to do it. Close your eyes and think to April of next year. What does your team look like? In an ideal scenario, right? Your head coach has had a good year. The team has improved. They've won more games, right? The trajectory is continuing to go in an upwards direction. And what happens at the end of the season? Jameson Williams shows promise. Aiden Hutchinson, dare I say, Rookie of the Year. Kirby Joseph shows promise. You have second, third year guys that are doing well. Dare I even say Jeff Okudah has a good season. Well, you're going into the next draft with the ability to draft a quarterback who will have the following around him: a top 5 offensive line, a talented backfield, a young up-and-coming wide receiving core, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, going into their second and third year.
Right.
Hawkinson, I'm really not sure what to expect, but damn it, let's just play it out. Oh, and an up-and-coming defense with potential to get to the quarterback. Oh, and a rising star at defensive end in Aiden Hutchinson. You know what? That sounds a lot better, and I would be more comfortable drafting in the first round than, let's say, drafting a third, fourth round quarterback and saying, well, what would if he's Russell Wilson or Dak Prescott's a 4th round pick, and Tom Brady's a 6th round pick, Adam? All right, guys. Play this game all day.
Didn't Denver like post Peyton Manning too? Just keep reaching for quarterbacks in like the second, late
Yeah,
first.
Brock Osweiler,
all these guys.
Peyton, God, what was his name? Paxton Lynch.
Yes, and then eventually they're like, you know what? Let's go trade for Russell Wilson. So all
Look,
that.
some teams are not good at drafting a quarterback. Okay?
No, I'm not saying we aren't, but that's the reality
Brad
of trying
Holmes
to find
has the reality of he needs to figure out the quarterback situation.
Right.
I think, and this goes around a lot of well, Brad Holmes is committed to Jared Goff, and I don't see that.
It's too early for me
just
to
don't.
say that.
Even if he plays really well this year, he's got 2 years left on his deal. And if he wants to play hardball and say, well, I want a renegotiated contract before the next season, dude, kick rocks. You get paid $30 million a year. We're not interested.
Right.
You don't want to play? We're going to go draft our quarterback. Lions have a lot of leverage here. I'm not too worried about the people who say, if Goff has a good season, Adam, they're going to re-sign him to a 3-5-year deal. Yeehaw! I don't get it. How about everyone takes the chill pill?
Yeah.
How about you chill on the people who are preseason warriors, the people that are doing well, but how about we all just chill? And remember one thing. You have draft capital. You have draft capital. And Brad Holmes has proven to you so far he can maneuver in the draft. And he's so far, in my opinion, done an excellent job. Within the first round, we've seen Amon-Ra St. Brown later. The third round pick is nice. What happens in the interior with Levi and Aleem, we'll see. I'm not sitting here this morning getting frustrated over a backup quarterback. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah. There's bigger fish to fry. And that's making sure this roster can get to the point where we all expect him to be, and that's in the postseason. And there's still a lot of work to do defensively, which they are working on those things. And that's why I get so frustrated. And this isn't adding anybody, but the whole Josh Pascal thing. Well, we haven't seen Josh Pascal. Of course not. The guy's injured. If he plays and he's a damn good player and he's a starter for your defense, I'm telling you, unless Malik Willis is Russell Wilson, you're going to be fine. I promise.
All right, you guys ready for this?
I promise.
Wait. Hello? Yeah. Bill Polian's on the line.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. No way. I didn't know that. Thanks, Bill. Bill Polian just called me.
Oh, okay. What'd he say?
Bill said that you can't have two quarterbacks on the field at the same time.
Wait,
What?
you got to relay that message to Jim Harbaugh.
Shocking.
What?
Wait, what?
What? There's one starting quarterback? Oh, whoops. Wait, if your starting quarterback goes down, your season's probably over for most teams.
Ouch.
Oh, I didn't know that. New information here on the Morning Woodward Show.
It's breaking.
Whoa. Wow.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
But what about Nick Foles, Adam?
Nick, shut up! How about that? How about Nick Foles?
That's like the one thing. What about Nick Foles?
I can't deal with it.
Oh,
Can't have
I love
it.
it,
Won't
man.
accept it.